are prepared to break the silence, I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lion. I've been feeling down.
Hello, welcome back to WINFX Trading YouTube channel. This is the only channel that has been optimized to make you rich trading the Forex synthetic market. If this is your first time of visiting my channel, do your best to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you get notified each time I upload any content. Try to like, comment, and refer your network to this channel. In today's video, we talk about space destructive candles near swing zone problem. You see, my own work as WINFX Trading is to solve problem in the financial industry. I'm going to show you what I really mean here. Okay, right now this is MT5 Euro USD H4 time frame, the 4 hours time frame. Now this is a trend line in the H4. You discover that this is a trend line in the H4. Now when we talk about space, we talk about a kind of an area where there is no candle. Just imagine that the screen as you're looking at it has no candle. That is what we call space. This is a space because there is no, this is an area where you cannot see a candle. An area where there is no possibility of or probability of getting a candle is called a space. These are all space. But area where candle has already filled, area that has like an area covered by a candle or more, like an area covered by at least one candle, is not a space. Rather, it is called candlestick filled space. Like it just call it candlestick space. Like we specifically let us use the word empty space, like a space with no candle. Okay, space with no candle is empty space. So when I talk about destructive space problem, actually I refer to empty space. I get it. So these space are candlestick filled space because you can find, there is probability of finding candlestick near them, or they have already been filled with candlestick. Now there is a big problem resulting from space destructive space candlestick, and it is more of swing problem. And in this case, we shall be discussing about the probabilistic swing. There are some area where there is probability of swing occurring, and when that swing happens, it must have a destination, and the destination is mostly the trend line, and this is a very big problem. Now watch, you have drawn this trend line. Mostly to draw a trend line you need a 2 point. This is the first point, this is the second point. Now if for instance you miss this signal, I know it's not easy, someone can miss this signal. See this bullish candle? If you check the peep, this is over, this candle that you miss gives you over 113.4 pips. Okay, yeah, that means one lot size would have paid you over if you check, one lot size would have paid you over $10,000, because if you check here, this is 0. Let me measure it again. You see, don't expect the measurement to be the same, but I think I have 0.1245. If we multiply it by 10,000, that will give you 124.5. Now the p value for Euro USD is $10. 1 pip in Euro USD is $10. So that's 1 pip in Euro USD per lot size is $10. So if you buy one lot size on 124.5 pips, that will be over Oh, I'm sorry. It's not 10,000. It's not, I'm sorry. It's 1,000 or over 1,000. Exactly, that will give you 124,005. Okay, I made mistake. I over multiply. Sorry for that. Okay, is we are actually hitting over $1,000 plus in specifically 100 or $1,245. Okay, uh, that is what you should have made if you entered at the right time. Now, it's not easy to enter a trade immediately because you need the confirmation, because you might enter here and then it break the trend line. So when you miss a trade, you need to wait for a kind of reaction to the same zone or near that zone where you missed that trade so that you enter. But it is a big problem to some people that didn't understand the idea of destructive space candle. Some people, we know that this market is uptrend, so some aggressive traders will place trade here near this zone. They place trade near that zone. They will buy. Yes, they know that they miss it due to confirmation, so they will not buy here. Now, when they buy here, if you buy here, the issue of space destructive candle will take your trade to losses. You see this candle, this long, let me show you this long candle. This candle is what we call space destructive candle. A space destructive candle is a candle that forms near a probabilistic swing zone and then create a spontaneous spike or like a drastic change in price that creates to a structure like trend line. You see, this was an empty space before. Like, close this candle, like remove this candle, delete this candle, you know that this is empty space in the right direction. Like candlestick move from right to left, from left to right, I'm sorry. So this is empty space. So what makes it destructive is because it goes against your entry. Actually, you are actually using the trend line as a support. You believe that price is not supposed to be reacting to like once price leave the trend line, it's not supposed to go back there and you can just enter near some higher point above the trend line. But the issue here is that this destructive space candle will always bring you to losses. You see, this is destructive candle I'm talking about. The price drop quickly near the trend line, and definitely if you are buying here, you are putting your stop loss. If you are actually going to make good statistical edge, if you are going to be at statistical edge with good risk reward ratio, you are placing your stop loss below here. You can't place it below the trend line because it will cost you a lot of money, and even your equity will not be enough to place it below here. Remember, this is hedge fund, so you are actually trying to place it below here, and then this candle will disrupt that. Like it will trigger the stop loss, and you will end up losing. Even if you go to lower time frame to get some good stop loss level, you will still be triggered by this distorted space candle. That's what I'm trying to say. Always wait for reaction. If the reaction didn't happen, it will happen maybe in real time after some long period of waiting. Like it will take time. Most of the time it takes time. Make sure if you were told that the price will still come back here, will you believe? But it did. The highest it took up to 5 days or 3 days or some hours. Don't mind the time it takes. Just wait. It will happen. But one of the biggest problem in this type of market is that every individual have their own specific problem. Not everyone have time to have patience. Not everyone have time to monitor the chart. Not everyone have time to learn or have time to get the best entry. So you have to join our VIP. I keep talking about this VIP. It's not that I'm forcing people to do what they don't want to do. There are people that are born to to solve a particular problem, and if they fail to solve that problem, their conscience, their spirit will not be at rest. So medical doctors are there to heal you, and if they are not telling you the truth, they will just suddenly give up, like they will suddenly have issues in their psychologies and emotion. What we are saying here is there are people that own something. Like when it comes to trading, is running in my blood. All you need to do is to join my VIP. What gives me joy is when you make money. Nothing more gives me joy. So join VIP, pay the little sacrifice. You lose $100, $1,000, $1,000,000, and 1% of all the losses to join VIP or buy my courses, and will change your life. This type of business, which is trading, is something you need to be very, very statistical. Like you need to have a statistical age, and you alone trading on your own cannot have the statistical age. If it is easy for you to have a statistical age, then we YouTubers will not exist, because everybody is making it. So if I'm making it alone and other people are losing, my conscience will not be at rest. That's what I'm trying to say. So the more you join my VIP, the more I become happy, and the more you yourself become financially free. So though I'm not forcing anybody, take action if you like. If you don't like, then buy my courses. If you don't want to buy the courses, then watch my free channel and share it to people that really need it. There are people that are dying, that they are praying, when are we going to see our Savior? When are we going to get freedom? They don't want to give up, but they are looking for helper that will trigger them into a millionaire or their billionaire lifestyle. Okay, it's not easy, but it's easy with us. Simple. Okay, thank you. Bye for now.
You've got it if you're prepared to break the silence.